before we hand it over to our wonderful host, Intumi, Les Brown spoke about Buster Douglas, right? Some of you may know about that fight, but that fight happened 5 years. Uh, Actually, it happened when I was 5 years. So I hadn't watched the match. But when you hear about the story as how Buster Douglas beat the baddest man on the planet, as they call him, Iron Mike, here's the thing: the fight happened, and Mike Tyson kept on knocking Buster Douglas down. People were shocked. Like, this guy keep getting up. Something wrong with him. He got a death wish. Round after round after round, he got up, and eventually, you know, I think it was the sixth or seventh round, he began to fight back. People were like, where the hell this guy got the energy to fight back? He started fighting back, and you know what happened? He shocked the world. He knocked Mike Tyson the hell down. And then when they interviewed him after that, they said, Buster, where did you get the energy for that? He says, my mother said to the entire world on camera that my son Buster Douglas is going to become the first man to knock Mike Tyson down. And he didn't believe it at the time. And he said, you know what happened? 5 days before the fight, my mother died. So I had no choice but to dig deep and fulfill her wishes, and he did. The power of belief, right? His mother died. He said those words. He said, if I don't do this, my mother dies based on a lie of what she said because I didn't fulfill it, and he did it. He beat Mike Tyson. So whatever you're doing in life, attach your goal to a higher purpose, something strong, and you'll always achieve it. So right back to you, Indumi.
Hi, thank you so much, Zeph. And Shane, thank you for sharing that video. I always enjoy, listening and watching Les Brown. And once again, happy birthday to your wife. I'm not sure when her birthday is, but happy birthday in advance. I hope you guys are going to have an awesome time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ndumi, and I am very excited to be part of this opportunity that you are going to be hearing about tonight. I'm based in the west of Johannesburg, and I have been in this business for just a little bit over 2 months. Um, Firstly, I would just like to see where everybody is from. So in the chat box, if this is your first time joining us tonight, you don't even know why you're here, your friend invited you. Hello from Trinidad. Hi, Cheryl. So nice to have you. We've got an international call tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So in the chat box, if you're a first-time visitor, give us a 1 and your location. And for all our members, just indicate with a 2 and where you are from. And I will start. I'm Dumi, 1 from Joburg. Right.
I'll do the handover.
Okay, hi, we've got Durban, Victoria, Katlehong,
What's your Wi-Fi here?
Durban, Bloemfontein. Hi, Sanela from Boksburg, Swaziland. Welcome. Yeah, we've got people. Hello, Mossel Bay, Cape Town. Yeah, we've got a lot of people from all over the place. Guys, once again, we're very excited to have you here with us tonight. Just some ground, some rules. If you're coming on and your mic is not muted, it should automatically be muted, but technology will always have gremlins. So please mute yourself. And also, as Frankie always says, it is a business call. So if you're not decent, please do stop your video. Earlier on, I was trying to onboard somebody, and I tried to video call, and she says, no, I can't take a call. I'm not decent. So if you're not decent, please do hide yourself. But if not, if you are, then you're more than welcome to keep your video on. All right, my first speaker for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I get so excited working with this gentleman. He is an amazing, amazing leader. So Speech and I were working together in another opportunity a couple of years ago, and he was my upline. He was my upline a couple of years ago. And so when I was introduced to Ride B&B, I tried to invite him to a Zoom meeting a couple of times. And I think for about a week, he refused to talk to me or even listen to or click on the link and join the Zoom. But on the day that he did, that evening, it was a Thursday. After that Thursday, he signed up the Friday morning. We got him on board. And within 6 days, 6 days, ladies and gentlemen, he knocked the levels out of the park. I mean, I was watching this guy and I'm thinking he is going to overtake me, because at that time I think I was like ambassador or something like that. And I said to my friend, whatever you do, don't leave me behind. Okay, it's going to be a bit embarrassing for me if you do that. And he says, I promise you, I'm going to wait for you. So Speech is such a phenomenal person to work with, a great, great, great leader. Even though I brought him into the business, I'm learning so much from him. He is currently sitting at a mentor on the comp plan. You're going to hear about it later when Zaf goes through it, and he's just going to explain the different levels. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce my friend and business partner, Speech. I'm going to hand over to you, my friend. Drum roll for Speech, everybody. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Dumi. What an introduction. I hope you did not oversell me, but I appreciate your kind introduction there. Yes, my name is Speech. This is a formally adopted name from way back, where I grew up in Gqeberha, Port Elizabeth. I'm now based in Gauteng. Such a wonderful opportunity that I've been afforded tonight to be part of the team that that does these presentations. So it's an honor and a privilege. Don't take this lightly. Let me just share my screen quickly so that we can proceed. Okay. Let me just confirm if you are able to. Can you see my screen?
It is loading. Let's see. It still says start a screen sharing. Just wait. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And if you want to pause your or put your video off to increase the bandwidth, you can do that because it does
Yes.
take as well. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Absolutely. That's what I was thinking as well. So thank you very much, guys. I'm just going to take you through, the purpose of this meeting tonight, why we're here, so that at least by the time you leave here, at least you've got, a clear understanding of what we are about. We have called you, invited you, with the hope that you'll be part of this community, that has started not long ago here in South Africa. And tonight, we just want to introduce it to you. If you're coming here for the first time, we truly appreciate even those who have been, the backbone of these presentations, who make sure, from time to time, they come and be part and make sure that, the movement continues, it goes stronger and stronger, every day. So welcome. This is the world's first community building program on OPBNB blockchain. Okay, right there. First things first. Maybe let's just explain what is OPBNB. Okay, it's an acronym that means optimized, build and build. All right. As you can see, if you dissect that name, we're here, to build one another. We're here to build a community, very strong community, and it's a blockchain, okay? And we'll explain all those. Now, take note of this. We will be talking about blockchain. We'll be talking about a smart contract. We will be talking about decentralization, okay? I'm happy to say to you that all these words, basically, they kind of connect, all right? They kind of connect in simple terms, what they mean, and I'm gonna go through it with you right now. What they mean, they actually mean that no one is able to tamper with this contract that we call smart contract. Okay, let's go through it together. So what's a smart contract? Okay, it's a self-executing digital agreement encoded in code. Let me just take this away so that it does not. Encoded in code, operating on blockchain platforms like Ethereum. Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency in the entire world. It's called the queen of, cryptocurrency because it's number 2, the first being, the well-known, Bitcoin. So a smart contract automates contract enforcement, enhancing transparency, security, and efficiency by eliminating intermediaries. Right there, we can confirm that this platform we're bringing you into, it is very secure. It is very transparent. There are no intermediaries. There are no people who are controlling this platform. There's no one out there who sits on a, beautiful long leather chair, who will decide one day, you know what, I'm gonna switch off this tab because I have made my target. Okay, so no one controls this. Hence, you will see in this definition, it is decentralized. So it's widely used in sectors like finance and supply chain management. It is decentralized. Take note of this word. It is decentralized. Okay, as I said before, no one controls this platform. Okay. However, they also face challenges such as code vulnerabilities and legal complexities. Let me take you through something that will confirm what I am saying here. Okay, take note of this. It's a smart contract. No one controls it, meaning it's decentralized. It operates on a blockchain, right? Take note of that. And I'm going to go through the advantages of a smart contract. But I want to show you this. Quickly. When we say this is secure, safe, it is widely traded BNB, the build and build. Sorry for my network is a bit slow. Just want to show you something that is going to interest you, trying to prove to you that this is not a fly-by-night cryptocurrency, okay? There's a word that's going out there that cryptocurrency is a scam, and people who participate, in cryptocurrency are scammers, Sad to say that even today, when I was introducing this to one of the groups, people were saying this is a scam. But I just want to show you something here. Oh man, why is my network so slow? Apologize for this. Apologize for this profusely. Okay, but what I want to show you here is that it is not the US dollar ZAR. Okay, right. It is the BNB USD, right? BNB is widely traded around the world. Anyone can trade, right? Can trade this cryptocurrency. Here is it. Okay. So when we say a BNB is decentralized, you can see it here. This chart. Those who trade foreign exchange, that platform is also decentralized. Okay, you can see here, you've got BNB. You can see people who analyze, charts using technical analysis. They also do analyze BNB, as you can see right there. You can see the price of BNB. It's right there, widely traded. That's BNB. It's crypto. Okay. So when you say it is decentralized, I just wanted you to show you that just to confirm that the definition of a smart contract, when it explains, the BNB, is actually what it is. It is the truth. So what are the advantages of this smart contract? It will make the right BNB affiliate program unique by automating transactions, ensuring transparency, and eliminating intermediaries. This boosts security, it reduces fraud, and streamlines operations, distinguishing right BNB from centralized platforms. So basically, you will notice that we are repeating the security and the fact that this platform is decentralized. We keep on going back to these words as a matter of emphasis. Okay, so differently put, a smart contract is a self-executing program that automates the enforcement and the execution of an agreement or contract. It's a computer protocol, basically. I spoke to, one of my friends who's an IT fundi, Luyanda, is one of us here. Okay, and then he says to me, this is a computer protocol that facilitates, verifies, and enforces the negotiation or execution of a contract. Okay, so all what I said in that big English, right? What I meant is, this is the most secure platform. No one will be able to tamper. It's tamper-proof. No one will be able to commit fraud or steal your money. Okay, what is BNB? Build and build. You can see, even right here, finance chain, it's fast, it's immutable, it's decentralized trading, okay? It runs on a smart contract. You can see it's a repetition trying to allay your fears, because people have been taken advantage of out there for many years. So what we're trying to do here is to bring you into this platform, is to bring you into this community that is very safe and secure to participate in. So when you are putting your money, you are not putting your money worried that it is going to be, taken away by somebody. Okay, so OPBNB or BNB is one of the top 5 cryptocurrencies. Guess the last time I checked, it ranked number 6, right? And it's still valued at less than $1,000. Just yesterday, it was around $780. Okay, a coin, OPBNB, sorry, the BNB price was below 800. It almost hit an $800 mark yesterday. Okay, now let me show you something again. Very interesting. This BNB currently, the price is less than 1,000. Okay, if you go back, you remember the time when there was a buzz about Bitcoin. Okay, there was a time when Bitcoin's price was around, and just check it here quickly. Here is it. And this is going to shock you, right? This is going to shock you. Bitcoin, let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. In 2014, somewhere in 2014, you can see here, 2014, Bitcoin was worth about, let's say, it was worth about 917 somewhere on the 1st of November, 2016. It was worth 917 US dollars. Okay, we fast track, move forward. On the 1st of January, 2023, it was 18,000 US dollars. From 917 in 2016 to 17,000 US dollars It goes up today, the Bitcoin. It's sitting at 100,757 US dollars. Just 10 years later. So what we're trying to bring to you in a nutshell is this is the right time to participate in this community with BNB. This is the right time. Now you can imagine 5 to 10 years from now, it was sitting at just below $800 for BNB. How much will it be in 5 to 10 years? So you don't want to miss out, okay? You don't want to miss out. You know, there's a word, I mean, there's a buzzword that is going out there that the market is bullish. Yes, it is bullish right now, okay? We're seeing an upward momentum where you don't want to miss. So this platform, this community called Ride BNB introduces to you this cryptocurrency at a very, very low price. You will see in the second phase of this presentation, okay, when Zaf takes us through how much it will be for you to participate, okay? The price, as I've showed you in that chart, you can see here, for instance, okay, in July 2023, it was $240. Currently, it's almost hitting $800, okay? So clearly, as you can see, in 2020, in August 2021, it was 232, okay? It goes up and down, but you can see right now that this BNB is quite bullish. I mean, when we do the technical analysis, we mark the charts and put the trend lines and put the support and resistance. You can clearly see, if you look at the monthly time frame, you look at the weekly time frame, and you look at the daily time frame, when you're analyzing the charts. I know I'm talking most probably a big language here, but 3 time frames, monthly, weekly, and daily, they are in confluence. They are all projecting a bullish market when it comes to BNB. So if you see here, look here, in 2020, BNB was $21 in 2020. 4 years later, it's sitting at close to $800. Would you want to miss an opportunity like that? Surely you don't want to miss such an opportunity. So BNB future price, okay? So what are we probably looking at? As you can see here, Binance Coin price prediction for 2024 indicates that the coin's price could reach a maximum price of 856. And we're right there. We're right there. Spot on prediction, spot on. What are we projecting in 2026? 3,312 minimum price, okay? Opening price, maximum price of 3,000. Now you can imagine when you hop on board right now without thinking twice. I know many people, they want to sit and do some research. Even when you do research, what will be difficult for you to comprehend right now is the jargon that is used here. So you need people like Zaf, like Ndumi, like other leaders, Shane and others who are here, okay, to hold you by the hand and move with you. And what you don't want to miss, you don't want to come back. And actually, we don't want to come back to you and say, I told you so. We don't want to do that, all right? So we know that you're wise enough that what Zaf is going to show you how much you need to come on board here is going to blow you away, okay? As you can see here, it is scalable. optimistic rollout of chain transaction processing, part of the BNB chain ecosystem. It's cost efficient. It enables efficiency as well. Okay, it's decentralized application development. It's decentralized, guys. We keep on going back to these words. It's decentralized. What does that mean? No one controls it. No government controls it. Okay, why? It runs also on a smart contract. What's a smart contract? It means when it gets coded, it becomes immutable. No one can go back and change it. All right. Okay. We are coming to a close of this first segment of the presentation. Then there's what is called a SafePal. You know, it's amazing that there's a lot that you're going to learn in this platform. More than just, you know, inviting people to come to presentations and be part of this. But there's a lot that you're going to learn. It will open, this is going to open your mind to think that, you know, actually, you know, I'm sure you'll be struggling to send some money to someone in Swaziland. Okay, I heard that there are people from Swaziland. Welcome. If you're in Africa, South Africa, it's difficult to send money to Trinidad, right? But with this method or with this model we're using here, we're using what is called SafePal. SafePal is as equally secure, safe, because when you back up your SafePal wallet or app, it gives you a phrase, yes, 12 words, okay, that are not easily, they are not fathomable. You are unable to say, okay, maybe the first word is Ndumi, the second word is speech. No, you can't, okay? Those words are words that you must go and keep secure. Even if you go and rent a vault, a bank vault, so that those words are kept very safe. So you've got SafePal, right, on top of the security that you get in this platform of BNB, all right? So what are we trying to say here? You can see here is the repetition of everything I've just said right here, okay? It's compatible. Okay, I think I've covered pretty much everything that relates to the security, because I think this is a very important aspect of this. For anyone who wants to come on board, know that this is not a scam. This is not a Ponzi scheme, all right? No one takes your money. The only time we take your money, it is when we are helping you to come on board, okay? To purchase cryptocurrency, this BNB, for you. And we do it live with you, okay? Nothing hidden, nothing, we're very transparent, in short, okay? Let me pause for now and open for any questions in this segment. Are there any questions that you would like to pose? Over to you, Ndumi. I'll return the question.
Thank you so much, Speech. Really appreciate that. I haven't seen any questions in the chat box. I'm sure people are going to save them until the end. So with that being said, I'd like to introduce our next amazing and very dynamic, our very amazing and dynamic leader, Zaf. Zaf is what can I say about Zaf? Zaf has truly been so helpful and phenomenal, you know, in my growth on this journey as well. He is literally a click away. He's a text away, and is so helpful and absolutely amazing. Zaf, I am going to hand over to you, superstar.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ndumi. Thank you so much, Speech, as well, for that presentation. And you know what, as always, you can always put your questions in the chat box. And before we get on to my segment, I just want you all to realize as well, right? Whatever amount of income you all desire to make, you all can over here, because I have, and I'm still getting to my goal. But basically, I know people that made 5 figures, 6 figures, and it's all possible over here in just the space of 2 months, right? So recently, I know a friend of ours, Maurice, she put on the group, this project initiative crossed over 400,000 people worldwide. So it's massive. So in the comments below, just comment how much money do you truly desire to make at the end of the month after paying all your bills, which means you begin the new month with a smile and not with a frown. Because most people, I'm writing a book, and it's basically called, yeah, I'm not going to say the name of it, so we'll patent that. But most people go broke after paying their bills, and they're left with 5 days of happiness. And that after that 5 days is gone, after the payday, they're back to square one, working for the next 25. So I see the comments coming, good, 50,000 Rand. Denise Duncan, 200,000 watts. There's a lot of 200,000 out there, depending on what, right? So you got to be clear with the dollar sign or something. Yeah. So, by the way, in the comments below, which is the strongest natural currency in the world? Not natural, but foreign currency in the world. Who can put in the chat? Let's see. I'm guaranteed everyone's going to get this wrong. But yeah. Is it the dollar? Is it the pound? Put it in the comments below while I get my presentation up and running. Here we go. All right. So people say pound, euro, Bitcoin. I wish Bitcoin was it is a alternative currency. Yes, USD, it's not the pound, it's not the USD, it's not the euro, it's the Kuwait dinar. Well, Bahrain is close enough. Bahrain have their own dinars, but it's the Kuwait dinar, which is big, right? Bahrain dinars are massive, but Kuwait dinar, just to give you an example, if you're in South Africa or if you're in America and if you want to feel a bit poor, go to Kuwait. You get paid in hundreds in Kuwait, not thousands, because the money is so big. Now, Kuwait dinar is about almost one Kuwait dinar is about almost 50 rands, which means it's about almost I think $8, $8 to $10 for one. That's how big it is. So yeah, that's just some knowledge there. Okay, let's get on with the presentation. I'm going to share my screen. And the reason why the currency is so strong is they keep all their natural resources to themselves. So no foreign currency, America, UK, nothing is taking nothing from them. That's why they're able to fund their life. They buy a car that's worth $1 million and they put 2 million of gold on it. That's how nuts it is. But that's what happens, right? You can, if you see for your people, your country will be fine. Ndumi, can you see my screen? Am I sharing right?
Yes, you are.
All right, perfect.
Thank you.
Right, so just to pick off where speech left, and this is it. So you'll download a SafePal wallet, right? Simple as that. Step 2 is you're going to top up with BNB, which is the Binance token. Now, we helped a lovely lady, Tanya from America. She's on this call, and we assisted her. So if you got people in America, a lot of cryptocurrency exchange is not available, but we use Cash App. So Cash App is available there. She bought her Bitcoin. She sent it to my Binance, and I'm going to basically convert it into BNB. I'm going to send it to a SafePal. So it took us about 2 hours to figure out which crypto exchange works, and we finally figured out Cash App is a green light. So you got people in that side of the world, use Cash App. They will know how to use it. Very easy to use. So step 3, register with a link. So you would get a referral link from your sponsor who you're signing up with, and then you would use that link. That's the only time you ever use the link. After that, please delete it from your profile. You don't need it ever again. So you don't make the mistake of signing up other people using that link, because there are some people that do not give that advice to the people they're signing up, and guess what? A whole lot of people get signed up and then they're wondering, how come I didn't make no money? Well, you used the wrong link. So make sure you get that checked. So if you're on the call, always make sure you get your link. It's very simple to do. I made a video on that as well. Step 4 is simple, right? Build your team and write the right BNB wave. So when you're looking at this, basically, right? This is your packages. Now, in South Africa, we all began here, right? 0.0046, and I just got my converter here on my phone. So this is, we would say, roughly $4 if you're in America, right? Simple as that. And that's the packages you basically sign up with. However, you can choose any packages you want. And remember, you still got to build a community and a team. And it starts very simple, which we will explain, but everyone begins at a beginner. And once you're here, you bring on your 2 people, you can always upgrade to whichever rank you want, right? So, but we teach people the organic way. Do it the way we did because we are still making good money by doing it this way. However, if you feel like you want to upgrade and start on level 3, which is Achiever, you can as well. So that's just the packages. So it costs you just about $4 if you're overseas to get started, right? Simple as that. That covers all your gas fees and you'll be left with a couple of cents of money there, right? Simple as that. And then you start building your business. So when you're looking at this, this is the direct income. So the beauty about RideBnB is that 100% of all the commission you make from the people you personally bring on. Now, also take note, this is your personals. If you sign up people under other people, don't expect a direct income straight away. Those people will pay you deeper down the line. So it's always good to look at that as well, because you don't want to have hundreds of people on your front line. Yes, you can. If they know people, by all means, go as wide as you can. But if they don't have people, do not sign them up because you'll be doing them a disservice. There's 6 people in the waiting room. Someone admitting. All right, so basically, when you're looking at that, do not just sign people up for the sake of signing them up because you will do them a disservice. Make sure they have their 2. And just the way I tell people, I turn them away in a good way and I tell them, I want you to earn money and it's simple. You can only do that if you bring on your 2. And they come back with a 2 before end of the day because you want to get them started the right way, not the wrong way. So you would earn 0.004 BNB. So that's about the same price of money that you put in to start. You get that back, you get that back. If you do it over and over again, yes, you will make the same money over and over again. That's guaranteed. And if you have like 100 people in total, you basically racked up easily about 4,500 Rand, right? That's about, it's about $250 around that, right? So you get $2.50 for every person you bring on. Now, when we go forward in the compensation plan, and this is that part where I told y'all, whatever income you desire to make, you can make. And it's simple. I'm going to share the other screen, and we are going to basically look at the spreadsheet so you guys can have a look at exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to the money. Here we go. The Excel. All right, so I think you all can see that in Doomy. Is it good enough for the
Yes.
entire screen?
We can see, but if people can't see, they just have to zoom in. Can you also maybe make it bigger?
Definitely
Are you
looks
able
better
to?
now.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so this is in rands, but since we got people from America on the call as well, I'm just gonna give you all this thing a value as well, which I'm gonna work out as well here. So when you start as what? You start at a beginner, right? And the beginner, you pay that price to get started, and the entry cost is there, right? So basically, that is what you would pay. Now, if you're building a business, the moment you get your 2 people, right? So the moment you get your 2 people, you help them duplicate, and that's where you see on level 2, there's 4 people. The 4 people came from the 2 people you brought on. Everybody brings on 2 people. In the chat below, how many of you all know more than 2 people? Because if you focus just on 2, you're not building a strong network. That's the minimum. If you're a maximum person, 2 is nothing much. I always tell people, do the maximum. I brought in basically 28 people on my 2 accounts, and it's very simple to do because it organically happens, right? 2 is minimum. If you want to get there quick, you can bring on more people. It's simple. But if you want to focus on that, yes, you can. I know people who did that and they still made some good money and they still are. So if you know more than 2 people, great, you're in the right place. If you know just 2 people, that is good. If you know no people, well, we gotta help you make some friends. So influencer basically is going to pay you that amount, which is about 79 Rand. So if you look at that, how much is that in basically in BNB at 0.006? That is about, in America, that's about $4.39 in America, right? You're going to make $4.39, right? You're going to times it by 4. You're going to make that kind of money, right? Total reward is 317 rands, right? So you'd make $4 on every single person you bring on, and then you would get that reward. So on influencer, you'll make a total of 317 South African rands. So how much is that basically in dollar? You guys will get to the dollar chart just now, right? So at achiever level, basically all the people that came on influencer, you will basically help them duplicate, and then you would end up with 8 people on achiever as well. But let's go through the big money here, which people are interested in, and that's here at level 5 Pioneer, level 6, level 7. These are your early days of good money anywhere in the world you are, right? So basically when you're looking at those ranks, right? When you're looking at those ranks at Pioneer, which is level 5, 32 people within your team that hits that rank of Pioneer. It's not 32 people in total. You must always help your team in that sense, and you're going to help them and teach them how to upgrade, because it's very simple. Everything is explanatory, and we will teach you that as well. So every time when the money is in your account and you're eligible to upgrade to the next level, do it. And then guess what? You're only using 2 or 3 maximum payments from going from level 5 onwards, right? So only 2 payments. The rest is all profit. So out of your Pioneer, you will use 2 payments to upgrade. Basically, 30 of those payments are all profit. Do whatever you want with it. Simple as that. Always upgrade before you withdraw your money. So at Pioneer, basically, you're looking at 0.048, 0.048 basically. And what that is in dollars, 0.048 is basically about $35. So you're getting $35 here times 32 people, right? That's going to give you that amount, which is a total of 20,000. Now that money doesn't come one time. It comes gradually over time, depending on the people that are upgrading. So it's very much simple. In South Africa, one of those payments are what? It's about 634 Rand or 635 Rand. That's in South Africa, right? And the total reward you would get in all of that is 1.5 BNB. So 1 BNB is about $700, right? $710, $720 around that. You're just hovering around that. And that is 1.5. So 1.5 BNB, right? Mentor, again, powerful as well. The people that are here at Pioneer, you have them duplicate. The people that came on, they're all going to fall as well on Mentor. You get paid once on every one. And the reason why the comp plan is so powerful that one time is enough. It's good enough. You're going to see exactly how. Because at Mentor, 64 people in your team, right? You're going to pay 0.096. So 0.096 basically in American dollars is about $70. $70, yeah, per person for 64 people. South African rand is about 1,270, right? The total money that you would make here is 81,000 Rand. 81,000 Rand, right? So if you look at 81,000 Rand, basically, compared to the USD, right? 81,000, let's look at that, 81,000. That is basically $4,490, right? That's total there, $4,490, right? So that's the total you would make on that level. Very much simple to understand. And champion, which we are teaching people to do, and we created the most champions in the country from a South African originated team, right? I always started at home, and we created it's 13 champions already, and we've only been in 2 months. And one of them hit champion in 15 days, and she has zero, according to her, zero skills of selling anything. And that's the beauty. You're not selling, you are sharing. So take that away. You are sharing something. If you go for a haircut or you go and eat food, you are sharing that experience with someone, and that person is buying on your experience. So that's what life is about. It's about sharing, right? You cannot give someone a haircut over the phone. They have to experience it. So simple as that. So thank you, Frankie. So that person is from Frankie's team, and Frankie is such a smart worker. So you know what? It's amazing. Those ladies are on the next level. So 128 people at champion level, paying you 0.192. So what that is in this thing, 0.192, 0.192. That's basically $140. $140 per spot for 128 people that are ranking at your level. Right? That in South African Rand is 2,500 Rand, right? And some change. In total on this level, when Frankie and I joined and most of the people joined, this total was 244,000 Rand. And because the BNB price increase and this has been updated for today's pricing, that's 324,000 Rand, right? So if you look at basically that, in American dollars, 325,000. That's about 18,000 dollars. Yeah, $18,000. That's total, yeah. That gives you 324,000 Rand. So that is level 7, right? That's champion. But if you join the Millionaire Club in South Africa, that's director, that's next level money. That's 1.3 million Rand. And for every spot over here, basically, that is some good money. So for every spot here, you're looking at 5,000, right? So 5,000, that's about 5,000 Rand. Yeah, 5,000 Rand, that's about basically $277 for each spot. 5,000 Rand. In total, you would earn 1.3 million from total of 256 spots. Again, 3 payments here to upgrade to the next level. The rest is all yours. So basically, it's 253 payments that are yours. Simple as that. So all you're doing is upgrading. The rest is all your money. So no one here keeps your money. So whenever an upgrade is happening, somebody's getting paid. And you get paid instantly. There's no one requesting a payout because it happens so quick. You work the business 24/7, you can get paid 24/7. Simple as that. This can be your own personal lottery. If you look at basically level 10, 11, 12, those spots pay for themselves. What do I mean by that? Because when you hit these levels, you earn something called residual income. So that's coming through from everyone, not just within your team, but the entire organization that's coming on board for that 24 hours. You would make money every single day based on those amounts. And basically that's about, you're looking at close to about, I think it's about $13 to $15 a day, depending on the amount of people there, and you would make that money. So that's just the comp plan. So whatever amount of money you put in the chat, you can see now how that is possible. Remember, this is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Whether you get to champion in 15 days or in basically, I don't know, 5 months, 10 months, it's there. Because when you're standing on stage with the champions at level 7, nobody can say you made it there in 1 month, you made it there in 2 days, 5 days, 15 days, whatever it is. You're all standing collectively as champions. And that's the beauty about this. So work at your own pace, whatever you want. If you want to run, well, we are here to run. If you want to walk, you can walk. And you won't get left behind. You'll basically get lapped because people will be coming around for the second spot and they would be champion again. But the fact is, you can get there, right? It's simple as that. So let's get back to sharing the screen again and get back to that presentation. So that is basically the compensation plan in that. And here we go. All right, so when I mentioned that, basically 0.35% at all your level 10, 11, 12, that money will be dispersed between everyone that's ranked there for 24 hours. So every single day, the income is different there because it's based on the percentage, but also based on the amount of people that have come on. So again, just to summarize, why ride BNB? It's completely decentralized, cost reduction. Why they use BNB? Because it's basically better than Ethereum to use because the cost is cheap, the gases are super low, and you basically don't notice any change when you're sending funds. It's literally almost like nothing. You're spending less than a dime in gas fees. That's why it's so beautiful. And also BNB as well, Cristiano Ronaldo, arguably the greatest athlete in the world in what he does. And he also endorses Binance. So it's a very stable, powerful token, and it's going to go higher. So as Speech mentioned earlier on, this can and will hit the $10,500 mark by 2030 or even before, because this year it's predicted to hit $800 before the end of the year, and it already went to 780, which was right there. So sorry, 792, which was right there. So it's on par as mentioned. And again, it's efficient and basically it works perfect with the smart contracts. So while we are building the community, well, there's a few milestones here, gaming tokens as well. The gaming projects are massive in the blockchain and crypto space. Obviously, most of you all know of games that are on the App Store. Do you know that games themselves that are on the App Store have products that people can purchase, right? If you take a game like Fortnite, for example, where kids love the game, I haven't played it, but they love it. Do you know things on there are worth about 60,000, 100,000, 200,000 rands or $10,000 or $15,000 for just items that you can never use in real life, but you can only use online. People pay that kind of money. So this is a massive, massive opportunity for gaming people to come in, and we are building a community for gaming projects. We're also building an exchange, a crypto exchange. So we're attracting all the developers to come here and basically use the community growth to build their projects. And guess what? We'll have access to all of these as well. So, and also future Web3 projects and a trading bot as well. So that's basically Ride BNB in a nutshell. And so if you've got any questions, we'll open it up, but I'll hand you back to our wonderful host, Ndumi.
Thank you so much, Zeph. That was absolutely amazing. I must tell you guys, when I actually started the business, I didn't look at the compensation plan. The person that I actually brought into the business was the one to call me one day and say, I can't sleep. And I asked her why. She said, I was looking at the compensation plan for that thing that you actually got me involved with. I was like, what, huh? And I went back and I looked at it and I haven't looked back again. So I know it's very interesting. I know that you guys are going to be as excited as I am about this opportunity. So don't hesitate. Get back to the person that invited you to this call tonight and ask them, how do I sign up? Just before I actually go into the questions, like I said, I wanted to tell you a bit more about myself. I'm Ndumi. I am a single mother of 3. I was looking for an opportunity that was going to change my life. I have been involved in cryptocurrency since about 2015, 2016. And unfortunately, it was one of those businesses, and in inverted commas, that went under, paid a lot of money for it. Because I work hard, I did make a little bit of money, but there were a lot of people that actually didn't make money. But fast forward to about last year, I then got educated on cryptocurrency. Guys, this industry is so dynamic and it is changing every day. And we are just scraping. Oh, it's that. Sorry, the question came up and it just distracted me. You know, we are just at the beginning of it. So there's no better time for you to actually get involved with this industry. Come in here. If you don't know what is happening, learn. You know, they say knowledge is power. It is power. In this business, you are going to learn so much about this industry. And yeah, we're so excited to having you on board. And with that being said, let us have a look at the questions. There weren't a lot. Frankie, I saw you answered Grayson, who asked, can I skip all the levels up to where I want to pay the 5,000? And that is champion, right? So you're going to answer that for us, Frankie?
Well, guys, I'm just going to give you my,
Okay.
I'm just going to give you my opinion. So, you know, people can come in. It doesn't matter where you come in. You're always going to be a beginner, right? You always start at beginner. And then people can upgrade if they really want to. But I can tell you now that my team have all done this by coming in. When I first started, it was $50. Okay. That was the 15th of October. And to be honest with you, there's no way I would have been able to do it at anything more than that. I don't think I would have even been interested, just because personally, I've also been the victim of scam artists out there and people coming with a lot of promises and whatever. And then when you look again, there's no way that you can make your money back. I lost a lot of money with nonsense stories. And so for me, I don't think I would have been interested if somebody had said to me it was more money. Because as soon as people start talking about it's more money and you must put this money in now, and then I'm like, forget it, I'm not doing that. So I got involved with $50. And we were doing this the other day when the BNB shot through the roof. You know, Prema always teaches us when the BNB escalates, and Zaf has taught me this, then withdraw your profit. And so for the first time it's not even 2 months in, I decided that I would withdraw $100 out of my account. I had $365 in my account, and I decided to take out 100. And I think more also just to prove to my child, he's studying to be an actuary. And, you know, he's also seen me being involved in a lot of nonsense and losing a lot of money. So I think I did it more for him because I've got wallets for my kids that I manage. And You know, they were very, very skeptical in the beginning. And when I actually withdrew it, I could see he was like, you know, I mean, on the calculator actually, and he was like, Mom, that's over 2,000%. Like 2,000%, guys. What do we get from the banks? Like you'd be lucky if you get 5% per annum. Okay. So I laughed at Shane one night. He's like, okay, well, might have been you, Zaf. Put your 300, you know, put your $60 in the, or your $50 in the bank, or $70 in the bank. Wait 300 years. I think that was you, Zaf. Wait 300 years and you might get like, I don't know, 10 cents on it or something. Like it's really, you know, the banking system is archaic, actually. This is to me like the adult banking game, all right, the crypto world. And so when I heard crypto and I heard $50 and get two, like who the heck doesn't know two? You know, if you don't know where to go find people, go find the Italians, go find the Greeks, go find, they've got like, they sit around a table, there's 20 of them, okay, just in one family. You know, and they always love to social and be together. So for me, that was it. You know, it was come in $50, and here I am as director, where I am today, not even 2 months in. I can tell you proudly with my $50. So, you know, you guys can duplicate, but for what? You know, I want to be able to say to everyone, you can do it the way I did it with $50, and you can make a heck of a lot of money. Even if everything fell through the mat. I made 2,000%, guys. It's ridiculous. So, but it's not falling through the mat. But I mean, I'm just like a.
Thank you so much, Frankie. Yes,
That's
you
what
know,
he
it's
was.
amazing because imagine that, you know, you upgraded your way to, you know, a seven-figure rank, which is director in record time. And she did it part-time because I do believe Frankie, you know, she hasn't really given it her all yet because she's been helping so much of a team and she did it part-time. So if you're doing this full-time, guess what? You have that power. But even if you do it part-time, you can do exactly what Frankie did. Just help your team. That's all it takes. Help your team because when you help them, you win as well. So if you love helping people, this is the best platform for you to do it on that. And that's exactly what I did as well. You know, I only brought in an X amount of people and I never have a chance to recruit anymore because the team grew so much and I'm just helping them. And guess what? Getting paid for it. And for example, sometimes I won't get paid 1 day, 2 day. The third day I got paid for like 10 days. So it happens. And those payments are amazing because think about it. If you're living in South Africa or you're living in America, I'm not sure what the average earning in America is. Can you put it in the chat? I'm sure it's about $200 a month. And I don't know how people live on that. But in South Africa, the average
I think I've
earning
heard
here
$30,000 a year, somewhere
a year,
there,
yeah.
$20,000-$30,000 a year.
Okay. So that's completely, even in South Africa, you would have a hard time with that kind of money in South Africa. But in America, you know, gas prices are not the worst, so you can survive a bit. But in South Africa, gas prices or fuel prices are high. So we used to go and buy food in South Africa a long time back, and a bag of chips, for example, Lay's, not food, that's junk food, but was about like 150 in South African rand, and that's probably like half a dollar. But now that is basically 10 rand for a bag. So that shows the inflation. Bread, crazy gone through the roof, right? You used to buy like for $1 in South Africa for bread at times, and now it's basically gone to 2.5. So it has changed a lot. So if you're looking at the dynamics of how people live, the government are here to basically suffocate you, but slowly. Will you be able to breathe just a little bit? And that's good enough for some people. But for those that want more, guess what? You're going to break that door and grab all that oxygen you can. And that's what you can do in the crypto space. And that's why blockchain is next level because nobody can touch it. It's completely yours. Whatever you make from here, you do it. But also remember, please always, always, always claim your taxes as well because there's a lot of tax write-offs you can get on this because you're making a lot of money. We don't want no one to basically get caught with the tax person. So always declare. Simple as that, and you'll be fine. And there are other countries like Dubai and stuff. If you want to go to Dubai and open up a Dubai account, you can do that. And you can put all your money there. Simple as that. That's one way of doing other things. And you can invest in Dubai International Capital. And your money can grow there as well. So they'll use your money for real estate while giving you a lot of profit on that. The other ways you can obviously find. So Dubai is a good route. So yes, yeah, exactly. Get a tax directive, 100%. You want to be clean because if you're earning your money, you don't want to be looking over your shoulders, right? You're making good money, live your life, do it the right way as well. And yeah, we can always talk on more ways to do a tax write-off. I know many ways that you can. legally not pay tax. Guess what? The rich people get richer. Why? Because they don't pay tax. It's not that they don't pay tax. They invest in their business, in advertising, and in things that basically writes them off. So if you donate to an NPO, you don't pay tax. You've given it to someone who can actually use it. And then guess what? You can still get a tax write-off in the end for giving money out. So there's smart ways to do things. And I think that's a better way. Give it to the needy, help the needy, build a school, build an orphanage. Guess what? That's a tax write-off. You're doing good for the community. So you don't have to give it to the government. You can give it to the community in that way. And that's also a tax write-off. I mean, wealthy people buy another jet or they buy a yacht. That's their tax write-off. They're earning billions. They buy a couple of millions worth of those things. But there's many ways to do
I
it.
think
So
I've
yes,
got
you
a
can get,
suggestion, Zaf.
yeah, there's an account
I actually
number.
spoke to somebody about it the other day. In fact, I think I spoke to Abdel about it. I said, you know, when we make like really a lot of money, I would love to build like a school that is not traditional, a school that actually teaches people real life skills, you know, like how to do business and
Hmm.
teach kids from young how to do all of that stuff. You know, maybe we actually have the first crypto school.
Yeah, a school for again, but they intellectually advanced, yet will explain and teach it on
A
everyone. Yeah,
blockchain school.
correct. Yeah, that's good. Yes, because we got to change the mindset. So in that way, because I do believe we are moving into a very smart era, but we're not moving with very smart people. And that's the thing I always say. We got stupid people with smartphones. Think about that. Most people spend all their time online watching videos of other people while other people are getting paid. So most things online, most people are watchers and the earners are less. The people that earn are less. They're like 3% of people actually make content, while the other 97% of people actually watch and pay for those things without even knowing. So yeah, crypto for dummies. Maurice, that's a good one. All right. Anyone?
There's a question from Valine. There's an account number that we should pay into, right? I'm not so sure if anybody.
Pay into into what, to fund your wallet? Basically,
No.
okay, yeah. So the person that signed you up basically would advise you on that, and that's the best thing because, yeah, my account number went viral, and now people are putting money in my account. So eventually, I need to close my account down. Yeah, I need to close my account down. This is not a crypto exchange. I'm helping people, but if you're a first timer, we can help you. But we also teach you the skill on how you can buy your own crypto. That is better because
Yes.
if you saw the numbers there for all of you all that put over here on the chat, let's just go up. Put you want to make 50,000, 350,000. Well, Brandon, 50,000, yes, you can make it's very simple to do it here. You can do it. I've done it. 350, 6,000, no, 100,000. You cannot make those money or even the millions you want to make without learning how to buy your own crypto. Why? Because if you're building your business and waiting for someone else to fund your wallet, and if that someone is busy, does your business move on or does it stand still? It's better to learn. And
Yeah.
I teach very simple. Frankie will teach you very simple as well. And Jumi, speech as well. We have done this over and over again. So we know, and we can teach you in 3 steps how you can fund your wallet in less than 10 minutes. And that gives you liberty, knowing that, you know what, you learned something new, and guess what? You got your own personal ATM. So when you want to withdraw, you want to
And the
fund, you
thing
can
is,
do it right
guys,
away. Yeah.
we get really, really busy. I mean, you know, I don't just have one job. I'm a property practitioner. I do other things. You know, I sell advertising. So it really gets so busy that, I mean, today I saw 21 clients and I hardly looked at my phone. So, you know, get independent, learn it. You have to do it. I'm forever grateful to Zaf when we first started this because I had no idea how to do this. And I mean, eventually it was like, okay, I've really got to do it. And I just want to advise you guys to go and speak to your auditors, you know, go and say to them, how do I work with all of this money that I've made now? You know, what's the best thing to do? Never evade tax, just find out the clever ways how to write tax off. It's all legal. It's, you know, how, you know, what can you do? How can you best spend your money? Where can you invest? That's all. So just